What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Alexander here, back with some more Assassin's Creed Unity, with possibly the last one of the main story.
Bravo. You've slain the villain. That is how you cast this little morality play in your mind, isn't it? Oh, I'm not really here. I'm not really there either. At the moment, I'm bleeding out in the floor of the temple. But it seems the Father of Understanding has seen fit to give us this time to talk. A particular favorite of mine. I did not understand the visions that haunted my mind, you see. Great towers of gold, cities, shining white as silver. Thought I was going mad. And I found this place. Dr. Malay's vault. Through his writings, I understood.
Understood what?
Somehow, through the centuries, I was connected to Grand Master de Malay. And I'd been chosen to purge the order of decadence and corruption that had set in like rot. And to wash the world clean. And restore to the truth the Father of Understanding intended.
That seems to have gone over well.
Prophets are seldom appreciated in their own time. Exiled in the basement forced me to reevaluate my strategy. Find new avenues for the realization of my purpose.
No matter the cost.
A new order never comes without destruction of the old. And if men are made to fear untrammeled liberty, so much the better. A brief taste of chaos will remind them why they crave obedience. It appears we part ways here. Think on this. The march of progress is slow, but it is inevitable as a glacier. All you've accomplished is to delay the inevitable. One death cannot stop the tide. Perhaps it'll not be my hand that shepherds mankind back to its proper place. But it will be someone's. Think on this when you remember her.
You can take her out there and give her proper burial. Knew it was going to happen, but I still just wish that there could have been some way for us to save her. No, there's no way. She was too obsessed with vengeance.
The creed of the Assassin Brotherhood teaches us that nothing is forbidden to us. Once, I thought that meant we were free to do as we would, to pursue our ideals no matter the cost. I understand now. Not a grant of permission, the creed is a warning. Ideals too easily give way to dogma. Dogma becomes fanaticism. No higher power sits in judgment of us. No supreme being watches to punish us for our sins. In the end, only we ourselves can guard against our obsessions. Only we can decide whether the road we walk carries too high a toll. We believe ourselves redeemers, avengers, saviors. We make war on those who oppose us, and they in turn make war on us. We dream of leaving our stamp upon the world. Even as we give our lives in a conflict that will be recorded in no history book. All that we do, all that we are, begins and ends with ourselves.
Years later. There's Napoleon. And Arno. Arno joined the military. I just realized that. All that his head's one of the ones in the catacombs. Well, there we go. That was something. Overall thoughts. I love the story. Story was
My
damn
God,
good.
I don't believe what I'm seeing. Arno won this fight 2 centuries before it started. Well done, kid. I don't think Abstergo will bother searching the catacombs for Germain's body. The bones are going to be too damaged, too decayed. We're in the clear at this stage. You did good work, Initiate. Until we contact you again, the best you can do is continue searching Arno's memories for anything else he might have seen, like rare historical data, more DNA samples, anything to help our cause. We'll be in touch when we need you. Count on it.
Yep. Oh, like I was saying, I love the story. Honestly, story-wise, this is probably one of my favorite out of all of them. But there's a few things I noticed. The like it seems like certain parts, like they were just writing the story in sections, it seemed. Like the story was secondary basically. Because the reason I say this, there's certain parts that didn't make sense. That I've talked to my family, but I forgot most of them. Like just now, we'll go from yeah, do this to suddenly, why the hell did you do that? And they put us on the case to find who killed Mirabeau. We found him. He forced us to fight to the death. But then they were just like, they didn't see it as, you killed a master assassin trying to, who had killed Mirabeau, the leader. They seen it as, you killed Mirabeau in saving a Templar. What? It's like, really? And they were really high and mighty for people who just sat on their asses doing nothing. Like, the council, basically, to me, didn't seem far off from what the Templars have been in previous games. Like, I wish that, we could have taken down the council and basically redone, like, kind of did what Pierre had in mind, but make it more like how Mirabeau wanted it. You know? Or he wanted to come to a compromise with the Templars to end the war and end the bloodshed. But let's get on to the gameplay. I fucking despised it. Like, maybe when I get the mortar gun that's a part of the Dead Kings DLC, I'll have a bit more fun, but it just wasn't for me. Like, it seemed like they took all the things that were good about the previous ones and just stripped them away. Because if you notice, in the previous Assassin's Creed LPs I've done, I used the hidden blade as the counter. Like, I used it as the weapon like it let us. This one kind of took away my go-to thing. It was like, oh, no, they wouldn't use it for that. It's like, well, we've been doing it all those years. It's like, why just suddenly not let us use it as a weapon? Thankfully, they fixed it in Syndicate. Which, yes, Syndicate is the next Assassin's Creed game we're doing. We're taking a pit stop with a very old game. Well, not very old. Well, let me see. Actually, we'll talk about where we're going. But and the parkour, which I'll talk about that where we're going next after this. But the parkour also felt like they took what was good about the previous parkour system and just stripped it away. Kudos to them for trying new things. And they do fix it, and it's a lot better in the next one. There's a little bit of jank to it, but it's not as bad as this. And I still stand by my word that the person who thought of making an obstacle course with this parkour system, is an asshole. Because they knew what they were doing. Like, that mission would only been easy with people. Like, if it's going to make to where you're going to have to do certain things, and it's meant for, and you have a lot to get in a certain amount of time, and it's meant for having more than one person, don't let me do it solo, because I'm going to try to solo it. It's like, even in another game that I used to play, that we may eventually see, it was an MMO. I would do a lot of stuff I wasn't supposed to do solo, and I would actually do it successfully. But just something about this Unity story great. And there's something I'm saying story great, gameplay garbage. Syndicate's a lot better in that regard. But now on to the next game we will be playing. It was made. Come on, there should be a date on here somewhere. At least when it was published. Probably covered up by one of the stickers. Well, I will say it's Arcania: The Complete Tale. Kind of an old game. Like, I think they're going to be redoing like the first one of one of the sagas that they had of it. Like THQ Nordic is. This is before they became THQ Nordic, when it was just Nordic Games. One second. For some reason, it looked like a piece of paper flew in my mouth. That was disgusting. Because I did actually create an LP schedule per se, like when to do certain things, to kind of pan out whenever I wanted to do, certain games. And a lot of them are ones that I originally didn't even have any plans on doing. I don't even know if I can do some of them. That's why there's an alternative if I can't. But, yeah. I don't know what else to say. Because, like, I pretty much covered everything. Because I love the story. There's some parts I wish I could change about the story. I wish there could have been a happy ending where Elise and Arno settled down and had kids who were torn between the Assassins and the Templars. But that's literally all I can say about that. Yeah, well, let's see if there's any actual news regarding the Assassin's Creed thing. But it's funny, I did in previous ones mention how it was saying that the next Assassin's Creed game called Ragnarok. This guy that watched the covers, it was like I found like a report had him saying, "Oh no, it's not." He was like, "Oh okay." It turns out it's not going to be called that. The name that was thought up for it was wrong. Oh, let's do the usual scroll through Twitter and see if there's anything fun to talk about that isn't politics, because I could go on and on about some stuff about that, but this isn't the place for it. Yep, 1 second. My cough is coming back. I think I overdid it. But I'm not seeing anything. What's this? Streaming money's next gen, including. Yeah, it'll probably be announced. I'll probably say this by the time this video comes out. Oh, it'll all be announced and whatnot. Oh my god, I deleted the first video of the DLC. I'm an idiot. I think I did. I probably did. But, what I was saying, all the leaks and whatnot for the PS5 and Xbox Series X is a pain in the ass at this point. Like, I'm just getting annoyed. Like, I've actually wanted to do rant videos on how annoying this shit is. Like, most people are like, "Oh no, it's good and it's everyone's excited." It's like, yeah, but it's just causing flame wars on the internet for no reason. Can't we all just get along from each side? In fact, this next generation, I am going to be buying the PS5 first, because that's kind of where it is. But if two factors present themselves, I'll also be buying the Xbox. And that's when one of them is to be able to record video games from it, because they got some teams that I'd really like to play their stuff that's going to be over there. And two, oh, if they finally talk about, or at least give a, not talk about, like give a release date or something for the next Fable game. Because I love that series back when I used to own an Xbox. And I already own a Switch. Got that 2 years ago for Christmas. Don't got like any games for it. It's mostly being used to watch Hulu on currently. Uh, okay, this is unrelated, but apparently the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games isn't happening anymore. It's gonna be Sonic at the Olympic Games. Like someone said, says LBL, they really said fuck Mario. You come this time. This, whatever. It's the fighting cowboy. Okay, people coming over. You know, I kind of want to write in. This is going to make me sound really fucking creepy. I kind of want to write in dating simulator games. I've been playing on my phone and like not the hentai ones, just nice little cute ones. It's kind of like a break from between all the games where we kill people. Well, Ezio's family theme composed. Is there something I'm missing? Or is this something that we can go back to? I have to look into that. Important internet at this year is because Mario died and they're trying to keep it quiet. uh, let's see. What have I seen in the Sonic movie? I am not reading that because I'm actually interested in the Sonic movie. Not enough to go out and see it live, but like in the theaters. Now, like I don't really go to theaters. Like in the theater down here, kind of sucks where I live. They pissed off some Hollywood people a long time ago, so we don't get movies until they come out on streaming services. And that's usually late. But let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care, don't care, don't care. It's gonna be nice to stay. No reason. Video game you like to make a video series on? Dear Alice, Persona, okay, I really don't play, whatever. I wish I could. Actually, I'm really into RPGs, but I've never played any Persona games. I've heard they're really good. The fact that there's no block scenes, we may see Persona 5 Royale on this channel if I eventually buckle down and get it. And that's a big if, let me tell you that. Because I kind of got a lot of games to cover already that I want to get at least recorded and posted and scheduled this year. How many there is and how long some of them are, they probably won't be done until like 2022, but whatever. I could actually maybe start streaming like I've been planning on for a long time. On a budget, 1,000 for the. Yeah, okay. That's kind of overboard for saving for the PS5, but I kind of get it, and I'm going to be doing that anyway with if the PSVR 2 happens. But someone said they want to save 1,000 for PS5, then they broke it down. It's like, yeah, that's reasonable. Uh, Having dreams. Well, boy, I was a competitor. I don't care. Animal Crossing. How the Personas, especially 3, 8, 4, and 5. No hate, but for those that used to play Ground War on COD, or why? Surprised I had the chance to play Persona 5 early, courtesy of Atlas West. Mario's missing 2020. Oh dear God, please no. I remember watching a Let's Play of Mario's missing. No thanks. Let's not do that. Let's not have another one. Let's not give them any ideals. Atlas. It seems like the most talk is about the whole Persona 5, like the American, like Atlas in America wants to port it to Switch, but Japan, the ones that actually make like Japanese Atlas, says no due to some unknown reason. You know, that's how to show the Hulk, did we? Spoilers in the link, rumor, new plot details for She-Hulk Plus. I'm not looking at spoilers. I'm gonna go Spider-Man movie. Well, no shit. Ooh, I actually would be down for that. Let's. Did it come up for some reason unfollow me from Assassin's Creed news? I was scrolling through the topics I'm on, and not a single one of them was the Assassin's Creed thing. Huh. Where are we at in the things? I do appreciate, like, the reason that I actually do post these videos of uh, the credits is because most people just skip them. I feel like that's a huge slap in the face to the teams that make the game. They work hard to get this shit done. Even if you don't like the game, it's at least common courtesy to play the credits if you're making videos. I guess a lot of people like they'll talk about their thoughts on the LP and then we'll cut it right there and not do any more for the thing. No, I do mean like they'll talk about what they think and then just be done. That's all that they'll show the credits is however long it takes them to talk about their ideals. Well, usually by now I turn off the mic and walk away, but latest. See if there's anything latest on here. Oh, well, if you don't like Epic Games Store, you can go if you have PC, you can get Assassin's Creed Syndicate for free. Unlike this podcast listened to from this YouTuber Gopher said, if you don't support it, if you get the game on the Epic Games Store, the developers get the money. Like, just go in there and put them in your library. Even if you don't plan on ever using it, don't put any of your actual information. Just get the game so the developers get some money off from it. Support. Uh, Yeah, I was saying everyone's talking about either that or them finishing Odyssey finally. That's gonna be a fun one when I jump into that one. Teeth for Englishman. Shit. Yeah, I don't see anything. But yeah. Oh, like I've said, uh, well, I guess when it comes to Assassin's Creed, out of the ones I played, I would say gameplay wise, my favorites is Origins, Syndicate, and probably not I won't say story wise. Some of my least favorite ones have some of the greatest story. But like I was saying though, Origins, Syndicate, I'm trying to think of all the names. Because believe it or not, the Ezio trilogy isn't that high on my list. It's like 2 or 3 from the bottom. Because like that made because never that ended. That made a lot of people salty and still toxic to this day about it. Oh, can I say my least favorite Assassin's Creed game, just based on gameplay, is this one. Story, I would say. I don't think I've not liked any of the stories. Yeah, well, can't even say 3 because I like the story on that. I think they could have done a little bit more character development with Connor to make him as he finished things like he became less of a stoic, no character type person into something else. But I get with his character why he was always so serious. I mean, if someone murdered your mom and all of the people in your city, and then you find out that the person that did that ordered that and had that happen worked for your dad, who you didn't know, you wouldn't be too happy either. You'd be pretty fucking pissed off all the time. Trying to think of what my least favorite story was, because they all had like great moments in them. And I haven't played all the DLCs for certain ones, because like I did back whenever they were first coming out, I really wasn't playing the DLCs. Yeah, I can't think of anything like any ones I consider the worst. Maybe maybe I will say Unity, just because uh of the inconsistencies with some of the story. So yeah, I just I don't know what to say. I will say I am looking forward to what comes at E3 this year. Like it's not E3 isn't as big of a deal to me anymore because the main reason I was watching it was Sony's press conferences because that's what I had. But I will still be covering every press conference like I did last year. Though I have more plans, and maybe I'll actually remember to write down a script for it and not just go boom go. Or if I actually get around to streaming, I may stream live reactions to it. Yeah, I'm gonna say I guess I could read off the Let's Play list. Though some of them might get some people's hopes up if they actually watch this. Not many people watch my videos. But now I kind of want to keep it a secret. Although when I start doing it, it'll uh, come out anyway. So there's a lot of games that I've either done before, planned on doing, or have never played on this list. I own them, just never played them. Some of them I don't even own, and some of them I'm kind of scared to play. Some of those I'm scared to play is because I'm a coward in their horror games, and others because the community around the game is pretty fucking toxic. And I mean quite toxic. Which when I do say ones that I've played before on the channel, it's ones you won't be able to find the videos of anymore. They're gonna make the reason why. Because back when I guess I can't say it here, but back when the whole Kappa or whatever it's ever pronounced was going down, I got scared because I'm poor. Like I'm huge in debt already. I can't afford a $42,000 fine. But now it's kind of died down. I've looked at the situation with a level head, and I'm thinking about bringing Lego games back. Maybe I'll, maybe I'll use this as a thing. Just title it "Credits, Thoughts on LP, and Channel Update." I don't know. Oh, it's funny though. I do record off PlayStation, but haven't played any of the games, like any of the exclusive games. I do own them, and they will be coming fairly soon. At least one of them. When I say fairly soon, I mean after Syndicate. I will give that much. I won't say which one, because I don't know yet. It'll be what I feel like. I will say it's going the ones after Syndicate is between God of War, Spider-Man, The Last of Us, and it's not a Sony exclusive, but it's a sequel to a game we've already played, Shadow of War. So that's another one that's going to be kind of in the is it as bad as people say it is category. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I've literally ran out of things to talk about. Are these credits about over? Holy crap. You've almost been going for 50 minutes. I'm going to look up how long these credits are. So I can only set for a certain time with these. Let's see here. This one will pop up. My phone is garbage. Okay, and credits. Link. Because like everyone times how long the credits are on these things. And oh boy, did people kick off when it came to Freedom Cry's credits being as long as they were for how short the game was. I feel like that's special thanks. That might be near 36 minutes, so that has the ending on it too. Forward button, and they're still like 5 minutes long. Unity after credit scene. Completed Unity and skip the credits after loading screen. It threw me straight back into the game. Not skip Rogue. Yeah, it's actually a good thing I didn't. See, my original plan, I planned on doing Unity then Rogue. Glad I didn't. After credits, of course it is. Edison, AC Brotherhood, Revelations, 3. Let me see. Let's ask Unity's in-game currency. Some on station thing. The thing I'm finding is that people are saying, thank God there's a fast forward button, but even with a fast forward button, it's 5 minutes long. I think we're done. According to like the videos, there's some that say 36, others that say 27, some that have 3. Oh, that's for Dead Kings. Oh, thank God those weren't that long. Definitely that's going to be a long DLC. But I'm probably going to blow through that DLC really quick when I get to it. Alright. We done? Because I'm ready for bed. And oh boy, editing this out's going to be fun. I'm probably going to have, it's probably going to be editing out for like 10 minutes long. Yep, there we go. Like a new outfit in the legacy room. Oh, I love it. I do want to do one thing really quick. Get in there from here? Yes, right there. We're going to do this real quick.
My
Two
love,
letters.
as I write this, you are asleep. If the light wakes you, I'll have some explaining to do. But at this moment, you are sleeping peacefully. Tomorrow is the day, it seems. The culmination of 5 long years. A moment of revenge. So why can I not quiet this part of me, which fears that, at the tipping point, you will flinch? Is it that I fear you loved my father less than I? Or do I doubt your resolve to strike the killing blow? I do not think so. Rather, I fear that you have lost so much already, that you cannot bear to lose more. I think that you would let Germain rule France if you thought it would save me. Have you ever known me to need saving? Have you ever had cause to think that I would accept it if it were offered? My fate is my own. My choice is my own. If somehow we both return from this, I will burn this letter. If you are reading it now, then I made my choice there in the temple. Know that I made it gladly, and do not take the burden of it onto yourself. Be at peace, my love, and walk what path you will.
Man.
All my love, Elise. Dearest Arno, I can barely conceive how much has
Still
changed
from
in the
reunion
last
down.
3 years. How far our roads have taken us. Sometimes I feared our paths would diverge forever, or else come together at loggerheads like the star-crossed lovers in some hackneyed stage piece. Yet here we are. Not the same brash children we once were, nor yet strangers. When this is over, when Germain is dead at our feet and my father rests, who then will we be? Assassin mentor and Templar Grandmaster?
If only.
The continuation of the old? Or the beginning of something new?
We should get something new.
Will we shape the future of our world? Or will we retire quietly to the countryside to raise goats? I can just see you, a goat herd, leaping and climbing about the Alps. No goat would have a chance of escaping you. I do not know what the next days, months, years will bring. All I know is that we shall remain Arno and Elise. And with that, I am content. Je t'aime, Elise. Dear Arno, I confess I'm not entirely sure what to say here. It was good to see you again. Somehow rings hollow. An empty space unfit to contain the totality of my feelings. And yet I am pleased. Pleased that the assassins have not changed you completely. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You never were one to be easily awed. It seems we have both found ourselves at an impasse in the hunt for my father's killer. Perhaps together, we can accomplish what neither of us could alone. It's nice to think that after all this time, we're still better together than apart. Yours, Elise.
Arno and Elise.
Alright, let's head up. Check one more thing really quick. And we still have the time on the... They literally said that 2 outfits unlocked, so I'm going to see what we got. Get in there. Be on this side. See, we have Shay's outfit, Bellic's outfit, Master Assassin outfit, and the Wooden Mannequin for Thomas de Carlien's, which we'll be getting some point. Don't know when. Oh, alright. I'm about to end this. Oh, I do want to do one thing really quick. we're not going to go straight to the DLC. My plans. As you can see, there's not much on here. But we're skipping these, even though there is story on these. We're doing these, and the thing we'll be doing next, all of these. We're going to get that armor from the place. Then we're going to do the murder mysteries. Then we're doing DLC. That's the plan. If that changes, well, we'll see. But that's what it is as of right now. So, with that, I'm going to end this here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.